Okay, everybody, are we ready for a viral video? Because my video is about to go viral. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's called viral marketing. That's what I'm doing for this video right now. The movie Samson comes out this week. If I get this video edited together quick enough, I've already seen it. Whoa, I've already seen the movie. So if you want to see my review, you can go over to youtube.com/christiancinema and see my review of the movie Samson if you want to know what I think of it. The people over at Christian Cinema told me that I can keep on doing those, so whenever the movie Paul, God's Not Dead 3, A Light in Darkness, or I Can Only Imagine, when those movies come out in theaters, I'm gonna see them. And then when I see them, I'm going to go ahead and do a review and put them out over there. Just a quick initial review. That being said, Pureflix has their own special way that they're trying to market this movie, Samson, that I noticed on their Facebook page that not a lot of people have seen, so I figured it's clearly not getting the viral marketing that it deserves, and I really wanted to bring attention to this because, boy, this is genius. What they've done is they've created these little videos. It's a little series called Samson Offset. Let's just check it out. I want to check it out. I've already watched it because I already filmed this video once and everything messed up, and now I'm filming it again and nothing could possibly mess up. So the first one is called Samson Tries Babysitting. That sounds hilarious. What a great concept, you know? It's a little weird because it's Samson Offset. Is it the actor is Offset? Are they trying to say that Samson is actually playing Samson in the movie, which isn't true? We all know that already. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what happens when Samson tries to babysit.
Hello, children. I'm your new babysitter. My name is Sam.
All right, so we see Samson here hanging out with these non-binary children. We appreciate that. All right, that's probably offensive. Probably these are the kids of somebody at Pureflix, and how dare I comment on how people look. I blame the mother for this kid's haircut.
So my name is Samson.
Like our TV.
Because of Samson. Get it?
Samson.
So Samson knows what
the last
TV
of the
is?
judges for the Israelites.
You're kind of swollen.
Swollen?
Not as swollen as he was in the movie because he probably did the whole like thing where they bench press like 1,000 pounds right before the movie, so they're all like swollen up. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
I'm allergic to bees and honey. You can borrow my EpiPen.
That's a weird thing to bring up. Oddly related to the story of Samson.
You know, I once killed a lion with my bare hands and ate honey out of its rotting carcass.
That's funny.
Well, Wonder Woman fought a lion too. She's a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
What's a superhero?
It's a man with special powers. Or a girl.
What kind of powers?
Well, Spider-Man once saved a bus full of people from the bad guys.
I once defeated 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of a donkey.
God made you strong like that?
Okay, two problems I'm seeing already. One, why are they comparing Samson to superheroes, to Spider-Man and stuff? Like, probably not that smart to make that comparison. If you're a Christian, then you shouldn't be watching Spider-Man. You should actually be watching Samson. Actually, I have three problems now that I think about it. Second, this isn't a kid's movie. Samson isn't a movie for kids. I think it's PG-13, so none of them are old enough to see this movie. And third, why does she say God made you strong like that? He didn't say that God made him strong. He just said he once did that. Where did that come from? Almost feels like they had written this and they're like, we need to fit some sort of Christian message into it. Wouldn't the Christian ideas be in the movie? We can't make a commercial unless we shoehorn in a Christian message. It either feels like this was edited, like there was something edited out and they didn't catch that, or they, they just don't care. Could be both.
And I didn't have to dress up like a spider or wear tights and a cape. And the best part is,
see,
God has a plan and a purpose for you as well.
Okay, kids?
So remember, children, God has a super plan for your life. Honor him, and he shall never abandon you. Guess I need to wait for your parents to return.
So I was about to be like, oh, I already said they gotta shoehorn in a Christian lesson. Like, that's super cheesy, but I get that they're kind of ending it like, oh, I just did a cheesy, hey, kids, be sure to trust the Lord and bye. But then realizes that he's actually babysitting, so he can't just abandon the children. Remember, Samson had testicles. He got hit in the balls. He got hit in the balls. Yay! That's one down. I think a lot of wasted potential. My guess is they got someone who's funny, to write this. Just go at it. Write whatever you want. He writes whatever he wants, you know, and it's probably super funny, a lot, like a great idea along with some funny stuff. And then the marketers are like, okay, yeah, but we can't. Let's put a Bible thing in there. Let's take out some of these suggestive jokes. He gets hit in the balls at the end. Maybe they fought super hard for that one. We gotta have the ball joke at least. But let's check out the other ones. This one is challenge number 2. And it's called Men's Group. And of course, as I could see here on the screen, David A.R. White has to muscle his way into anything that they do. This, of course, is the least popular one of all of them.
Communication is so important when it comes to dating and marriage. But since women speak a slightly different language than men, I want to be here to help translate. Michael?
Oh, okay.
I feel like this is the least, how would you say it? Like, the least relatable way to go about this, right? Like, unless you're deep in church. But maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe this movie's more for church people.
No, fine doesn't necessarily mean fine. It just means that this discussion is over until she regroups.
That is so true.
I'm almost ready.
It could be 10 minutes, could be an hour.
Oh, I tell you what, my wife, having grown up in South America, she's the worst at this.
What about when she plots your ruin and demise?
Whoops. Someone left the toilet seat up again.
She seeks to deliver me to my enemies.
I don't know why they have that bass drop every time he talks.
Have you tried date night? Date night.
Date night? I don't think you understand.
What about we need to talk?
Well, that's an easy one. That just means that she needs to talk and you need to listen.
You're not listening to me! The woman I love wants me dead.
Have you tried helping out around the house a little more?
There you go.
I mean, the idea is funny. You know, it's a bit anachronistic. You know what? Good on you, Pureflix, for having a little fun with this. That's my favorite one so far of the 2. The last one is called Samson Tries Goat Yoga. Is that a thing? Let's see. Goat yoga. Is it a
Try
joke?
to find new ways to exercise and stay in shape. A farm in New Hampshire is offering a very different experience. Yoga with goats. It's catching on, and the farm owner says they are scrambling to try to keep up with this viral sensation.
If heaven were a place on earth, it might look a little like...
Thanks a lot for getting that song stuck in my head for the rest of my life. It's a real thing. This definitely seems like this would be their last idea. All right, babysitting, men's group, goat yoga. If we're allowed to do all 3, then put that one out the pile.
I can't even do one.
Call out to the Lord to awaken your strength.
Go, Lord.
Hey, Samson.
Hey.
Are you going to be joining us for goat yoga today?
Goat yoga?
Samson!
Oh. It's in the hair. We're gonna need a bigger goat.
Cool, a Jaws reference. This is so weird.
Do you have anything heavier? Perhaps rhinoceros yoga?
I don't think you have the right attitude.
It's not for you to eat. Who's a good boy? Or girl?
What? All right, guys, you get 1 genital joke per video. That's the rules. That's my educated guess as to what happened here. They had a bunch of like just dirty jokes and they're like, no, clean this up. You get 1. All right, well, there you have it, guys. It feels a little desperate. It feels a little silly. It's definitely a missed opportunity to do some super funny stuff with this. They could have explored it a little more. I feel like probably there's some funny stuff that was cut out of this. They distilled this thing all the way down to just being a sad attempt at making a viral video. It is what it is. If they'd have gone like really out there, I feel like this could have gone viral, but maybe it will. I'm glad that I could bring attention to this because I feel like my video that you're watching right now will get more views in the first day than this video has. So let's see if we can get this up. This thing's at 1,400 views. Let's see if we can get that up to 200,000 before the end of the day. Let's do it, guys. We can do it. Let's get this on trending. Meme review. Meme review. Good night. Good job, everybody over at Pureflix on making some attempt to make something funny. I'm sure you guys have suffered with letters saying that this is sacrilegious or something, and so here you go. Pureflix, be careful not to ruin your witness. I'm excited to watch Samson without all these extra promotions. Let God do the work and get the glory. He always does best. Proof right here that Pureflix is heretical. Very interesting. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. This is what I'm saying. That Pureflix, as much as I get frustrated with them, it's the audience. Like, they can't put something like this out without getting their core audience getting ticked off, and so then they respond to that. So that's why I want to be positive whenever they do something positive, because oftentimes the loudest voices for them, and I don't feel bad for them, whatever, get over it, but just know that the loudest voices for these Christian movie production companies are the Christians who are getting mad whenever they try something in the least bit creative. So now that I read that, I want to support it all the more. Good job, everybody. Okay, talk to you later. Good night.